You know that anime just keeps those hits coming. I'm telling you. Same thing with manga, light novels, stuff like the stories just keep coming at you. There is no stopping this train. You know, especially you, DC, especially Marvel, and those of you who have tried to stop this train, and especially in other countries like Russia and Australia, you're not going to stop these guys. They're going to constantly make more and more content. And one particular one of the oldest animes out there, it's been around for many years, one of the big top favorites to a lot of anime fans out there, Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball, which we're up to Super these days, is returning again. It is going. Akira Toriyama has announced they will be doing another movie. That's right. We'll read a little bit into this, and we'll read a message from Mr. Toriyama. Ever since the TV anime ended and the smash hit Broly anime film came and went, we've been missing Dragon Ball Super on our screens. That drought is about to end, though, because Toei Anime revealed plans for a new Dragon Ball Super movie. While there aren't any major details at the moment, series creator Akira Toriyama is heavily involved once again, and the movie is currently set for a 2022 premiere. How far into 2022? Hopefully, maybe we get it January. I mean, if you guys didn't even realize, in fact, the next sentence on this, already, when this article came out, it's already Sunday, May 9th in Japan, which is also Goku Day. That's right, it's Goku Day in Japan this past Sunday, including Mother's Day. Thanks to the way of 5/9 can be read in Japanese. According to the announcement, Toriyama wrote a brand new story, worked on character designs, and even provided some lines for the script. Here's a message from Toriyama to fans around the world. An all-new movie since Dragon Ball Super Broly is currently making. Just like the previous movie, I'm heavily leading the story and dialogue production for another amazing film. Great news on there. Now, if he could do it for the dub, I would love it as well. I really shouldn't talk too much about the plot yet, but be prepared for some extreme and entertaining bouts, which may feature an unexpected character. You know it's always an unexpected character. We'll be charting through some unexplored territories in the terms of visual aesthetics to give the audience an amazing ride, so I hope everyone will look forward to a new movie. I tell you, well, this past weekend, the Jason Statham Wrath of Man has put them in the number one position with 8.1 million, with Demon Slayer coming in second, and Mortal Kombat just continuing to fall down on there, as Godzilla vs. Kong is still making money. But hey, the big news is that basically Demon Slayer is still in the top 2. That's the most important thing. Well, you know, when you have it ahead and it does so well that basically, you know, you have anime movies taking over the box office. We're seeing what's going on in Japan right now. Well, actually, Japan's a little closed down temporarily, but it was making money in the anime world. People want new stories, and you have to understand that. They want new stories. They're going to get new stories. Japan has been the outreach. They have been on the forefront for new stories. You know, all this change of characters, changing their color, changing their sex, changing what sexuality they are. I mean, is the most ridiculous things you ever hear in this business. This is why the comic book industry is where it is now. You allowed politics, you allowed radicals, you know, that basically came in, and it's Ethan Van Sciver was right on this.
Left-wing activists came in and decided to take over this industry, spit in your faces, and destroy what you loved.
No matter what you think of the guy, he is right. He's dead on straight right. Look what happened to Clownfish TV this past week. They showed a picture that is one of the biggest covers in the Amazing Spider-Man universe. They got their video pulled because they were talking about it, and it was called pornography. Come on, really? Really, YouTube? You're going to sit and tell me that you got naked yoga out there going on there, which actually is disguised as porn, but yet you take a cover that has been worldwide produced in stores. It is not sexual content, and it is a girl sitting on a couch in a t-shirt, ripped jeans, and I think she's having a cup of tea or coffee. Now, if you think that's sexually driven, she's very sexy. A woman can be sexy, but she's sitting on a couch. She's not straddling the couch. She's sitting what a woman would be sitting in a couch. See, this is the thought police, that they think they know better than us. They know better than the fans. There are those of us still alive today that were buying comics like crazy back in the day. And we didn't care. We didn't care what color they were on the covers on there. We didn't care what pose they got. The story had to be good. And there were plenty of good stories back then. There were plenty of great cartoons from some of these stories. I mean, I love the X-Men TV series on there. The Spider-Man cartoons also from the Fox network on there. Also, when Toonami came around, they brought over some great stuff. Saint Seiya, Gundam Wing. They brought in Dragon Ball, a ton of Dragon Ball. You know, you love the stories in Dragon Ball. I've been watching Dragon Ball since Goku was a little kid. You know, I've watched this character grow up. Felt it was part of the family, too. Because you kept seeing him day in, day out. You see what's going on. He grew up, married, had his own kids. His kids have kids now. It's a story. It's a great story. And they're trying to promote other great stories. Demon Slayer, Mushoku Tenshin, which we'll be discussing later on, Overlord. I mean, there are so many stories out there. Some of them work out and some of them don't. You know, people criticize the ones that don't work out. You know, if you put out 1,000 different stories, you know, once in a while you're going to get one that is not going to be good. And it happens. But see, the difference is you can make 1,000 stories and say maybe 10 of them go bad, or 10 of them are bad. You still got a ton of stories out there that are good. You know, everybody says, oh, this is controversial, that because of this. It is a story. Do you not understand this? And see, this is what they don't get. And the people that criticize these the most aren't fans. Do you understand? The people who criticize the comic book industry are not fans. People who basically slam that basically there's got to be changes in the comic book industry are not fans. See, this is why independent comics, you know, or they call it Comicsgate, is doing well. This is the reason why. They didn't cause it. You caused it. Those who are responsible. Those of you on Twitter, those of you on Reddit, and all those other social media sites that sit there and condemn these shows and comic books and movies on a daily basis. Dragon Ball should be out there constantly. And I'm glad Toriyama hasn't quit on this. And I hope he creates a lot more, because I love the story. I mean, the last season of Dragon Ball was good. Could have been a little better, but I still enjoyed it. I mean, there was a couple of issues, but that's okay. You can have a couple of issues in a story. You know, that's why you discuss this. That's why, if you're in a true fandom, we discuss these things. We discuss these and say, hey, listen, I didn't like that. Well, I liked it. Oh, okay. Why did you like it? These are the conversations we have. Sometimes it turns into an argument, but that happens. But this is what the fandom is. Those of you who have snuck inside the back door, avoiding the bouncer at the front door.
They say, nice hobby that you have. It's a little bit sexist, don't you think? Maybe you better let us in to fix it.
Thinking that they could get away with this, you'll never get away with this. We will always be here. You can't get rid of us no matter what you ban us in every other country. We will go back underground if we have to. We started underground in the United States. We didn't have that many channels. There were those of us that didn't have that chance to watch it on Nippon television on certain things. And a lot of things that weren't even out there yet. Like now we're just getting Dr. Slump for the first time. Anapaman for the first time in English. We didn't have those back then. We had to rely going to Chinatown and getting a bootleg that was subtitled, fan subbed, very well fan subbed, mind you, to watch some of this stuff. That's why it got so popular. Then the network started to say, hey, listen, we got to bring this up. And that's where Cartoon Network came in. That's why Saturday morning cartoons switched over and some of that. But they did a lousy job for kids and WB. You guys brought these in and then edited them. Edit guns out, edit this out, edit that out, and say, no, we can't have that. We don't have that at all. We got to change it. And then we just found out recently, and we have it on another video out there, Seven Seas was editing freaking mangas and light novels because they thinking they was going to sell better. No, you can't get it past the fans. Some of the fans that have read it already and gets the English version and they see that there is a difference, they're going to call it out every time. Don't get yourself put out of business. That's what I say. Because basically, there's going to be a time that Toei, Toho, and all these other companies that own all these properties will decide, something? We're going to open our own operations in the U.S. They're already opening their own YouTube channels, giving some free anime. And then there are those like Tubi TV that's willing to work with them. So we've reached this part of the video. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, like, share this video. We will catch you on the next one. Thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye now. Oh, and before we go, don't forget to check out our new Teespring shop, our Cuticast shop, and at our new address, Shop Cuticast, where you could check out our new anime shirts that we have out. Anime shirts, pillows, just in time for the spring and summer. Go check them out. And we have some of our classics still available there from our TV shows. And we have more t-shirts on the way. We're redesigning the Cuticast shop, our merch shop. We have a lot more coming. So do check us out. That's shopcuticast.com. One more time, that's shopcuticast.com. It is up and available just for you. And remember, all proceeds go to help this channel.